Please describe your job title and primary duties.
Marriott, I was a banquet chef. And banquet chefs where we come in and do the big recipes. So we're cooking in very large bulks. We cater big parties. So my duties would be to stock the pots. Basically, I don't know how to explain, like cook large volumes of food. Same thing, chopping meats, chopping veggies, checking temps, making sure you store your food at the right temperatures. Ingredients, make sure you pay attention to the ingredients. What else? Setting up banquet style food settings, like make sure you have your Bunsen burners, chafers, extra utensils. What else? Basic safe serve rules, like make sure you're washing your hands and washing your stations, wrapping your food, things like that.
What was the work environment like?
Diverse, very diverse. They have chefs from everywhere. So the kitchen is a great learning place. The best thing I liked about the banquet chef position was the culinary. They do French culinary, so you have so many different backgrounds in cooking, and everybody has their own flair, and it's really nice.
What was your favorite part about working there?
Learning, the learning part. Everything was pretty much cool, and the work hours were great. The pay would be great. The only thing was my transportation. It was really far out, but everything was pretty awesome.
Please describe the application and interview process.
Okay, application process was a walk-in application. Came in, filled out an application. I seen a manager in maybe a couple hours. I sat for a little while, but it's understandable. It's a big chain, and they work hard. So 2 hours, I waited, got an interview. Interview was probably 30 minutes. And it was basic personal information, just background. It wasn't really too much training. They just wanted to hear personal experiences that you went through. After the first interview, you're going to receive a second phone call. Second phone call will be for the second interview. There's 3 interviews. The second interview, you would come in and then they'll ask you to, that's your background, your training background. Do you have any experiences? Where have you worked before? And then your third interview will be hands-on. They will want you to come in and prepare a plate. They'll give you 3 items that they want you to prepare. Go back, put them together, and then they'll taste them. And then maybe a day later, I got the offer back through an email. So it's kind of comprehensive, but it's all worth it.
What questions did the interviewer ask during the job interview?
Interview questions, nothing out of the ordinary. Regular questions, what's your strengths? What's your weaknesses? What could you do to improve on your weaknesses? And what kind of assessment? What's the assessment? Goodness. It's an assessment test they give you, like you would use at McDonald's. Just questions of situations, like if Johnny was stealing, would you tell the manager? Would you keep it on a hush? Would you tell Johnny to stop? Just things of that nature.
How were you notified that you received the job?
About 2 days later, I got a call, maybe maximum 2 days later.
What set you apart from other candidates?
My willingness to learn. I wasn't quite confident in my skills. I was basically just starting. But I think they seen that I had great work ethic and my willingness to learn things new. I was a great learner, right on, quick learner. You ask me any questions. If I didn't know it, I'll find the answer. And I think that's what got me. I didn't know something, and I came back with the answer to the next interview, and it surprised them. Like, we thought you would just say, like, I don't know, and then didn't do the legwork to figure it out. So I think my willingness to do whatever it took was what got me in there.
What other advice would you give to a job seeker looking to gain employment?
Come with some experience. Before you go, try to learn some culinary techniques, some French culinary techniques, just to wow them. You know, little rule, or, you know, show them how to make a souffle, or tell them just, you know, some things. That's a good tip. They love that. So I would use that. For anyone seeking that job, it's great benefits, great hours, flexible pay. Flexible days. You can get holiday shifts off. The environment is awesome. If you don't know something, they will show you. Just ask.